Hello, ladies and gentlemen, it's me, Sanjay318, back again for another video for you guys. And today, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your WWE WrestleMania Backlash 2022 prediction video. Yep, it is time for me to cover the show that comes right after the Showcase of the Immortals to take for essentially freaking what legit the freaking whole title of the show is, to see what the backlash or the freaking fallout of WrestleMania 38 is heading out of that show, heading to this show here itself here at WrestleMania Backlash, obviously enough. And at the time of recording this video, we are 1 day, 2 hours, 23 minutes, and 12 seconds away from the pay-per-view event itself from WrestleMania Backlash 2022. Haha. So, with this said, and not actually without any further ado, we are actually going to get started with the predictions, because obviously, why else are you here? Yes. Obviously enough. So, firstly, I'm going to take care of that, because as I said before, by WrestleMania freaking review, my phone, it was on low battery, and it keeps freaking going away. I'm going to the mode where it's about to turn off. And I do not want to do that. So, blah. So, after that, with that now being established and out of the way, we can get started with the review. Not the review, the predictions. The review is going to be up next. But right now, let's predict. So like I said, let's start predicting. Alright, to start off, we have Baron Corbin, or Happy Corbin, whatever. Baron Corbin, Happy Corbin, whatever. Same difference. Versus Madcap Moss. My first match is simply enough going to be for Madcap Moss to win. But I wouldn't be too surprised if Corbin somehow gets the win. So, with that said, Madcap Moss for the win. Well, let's start out with a freaking prediction with me having a time twister already enough. So, blah. Alright. Next up, we have Bobby Lashley taking on Omas with MVP on his side. Obviously enough. My prediction for this match is going to be for Omas to win this match, but I wouldn't be too surprised if we get Lashley winning this match somehow. Again. But overall, we obviously know heading forward to the future out of this match, potentially towards the likes of Hell in a Cell, which I'm pretty sure is Hell in a Cell, Money in the Bank, and then SummerSlam. I want to say potentially. Well, yeah, because I was gonna say there's also gonna be that new. That New England pay-per-view or whatever that Castle and that something at the Castle one that's gonna take place in September, but that's like I said, that's not till September, because obviously freaking we're gonna have SummerSlam in the summer, so that's gonna be afterwards. So Castle, whatever your name is, like Battle at the Castle, something, Clash at the Castle. I think that's what it's called. It's Clash at the Castle, if I'm not mistaken. I'm pretty sure I am 90% sure that's what it's called. So that's it. That's that. That's then. This is now. So whatever. Point being, looking forward towards this last between Lashley and Omas. It's clear enough that we're going to be seeing the build-up potentially between both Lashley and MVP take place at SummerSlam. So how we're gonna get there between the likes of both Lashley and Omas? If we're just gonna have both these guys here again, and maybe again at both Hell in a Cell and Money in the Bank. Mate, if that's gonna be how they're doing it to get MVP, that's kind of but oh well, that's gonna be it. That's what we're gonna get. So But anyway, that's what we're looking at right now. But any other way, guys, my prediction, like I said, for this match is going to be for Omos to win this match, just to get one over on Lashley, potentially for another 50-50 booking. Because obviously, I say this because obviously I'm going to bring this up towards the end of the video, and you'll see why. But still, so 50-50 booking, logic in WWE's mindset, looking at obviously their match at WrestleMania, and pretty much pinpointing it here. And potentially to keep the thread going between the storyline between Lashley and Omas and in itself MVP going on to the next pay-per-view events coming up next, heading to our SummerSlam. We are going to have most likely see Omas win this match to get one over on Lashley to keep the feud going for 50-50 booking's sake. But if this is complete bullshit, then I will not be too surprised if Lashley somehow wins this match. So we've said almost to win, but Lashley is still in the freaking headlights. So, there you go. Almost to win. Moving on next, we have AJ Styles taking on Edge in a match that has Damien Priest banned from ringside in quotations or whatever in parentheses. So, yeah, on WWE.com. Blah. So, AJ Styles and Edge obviously had a match. Quite one of, if not one of the matches of all on WrestleMania 38's card. Be one of the best matches on the overall card itself. So, and yes, in my review, I said yes, it might have been tiring, but was it still good? Yes, still. So, hopefully, we're gonna see this match again. Hopefully, these guys will not disappoint again in this match. But, will we see a similar ending to the same here in this match? And everyone seems to agree that we're going to see just that. With either the likes of someone joining the ranks of Judgment Day. I guess this is what they're calling. This is what they're calling freaking Edge's stable now with Damien Priest so far. It's gonna be called Judgment Day. Kind of freaking cheap to try to freaking just take your freaking name right out of your pay-per-view pay-per-view catalog and just say, okay, we're gonna make a stable out of this. So Judgment Day. Yay, we're so creative. But seriously though, so with this in mind, there's numerous names in mind that people keep saying that can be potentially joining both Edge and Damien Priest, with the likes of the following, them being obviously Tommaso Ciampa, Finn Balor, even though that kind of makes no sense because obviously we just seen Finn Balor just align himself with AJ Styles recently, and with there just being no sort of stress and no sort of heat and turmoil towards Styles and Finn Balor. So I don't know why I knew that. I can see the name being in there because for the sake of him being the demon. So there's that, and give Finn Balor something to do. Sure, but since you just did the alignment between him and Styles, So if it's Finn, then So yeah, so once again there's Finn, there's Tommaso Ciampa. There's the likes of fucking Rhea Ripley. Rhea Ripley something to do since now she's kind of split away from her tag team partner with her partnership between her and Liv Morgan. So there's that. So that can give Liv some not Liv. That can give something freaking Ripley can do. So there's that. And also the freaking likes of fucking Alexa Bliss to finally get her back properly on WWE programming, to get her something to do herself to, kickstart her WWE, to pretty much pick her fiendish character where she picked off, since it doesn't seem like we're going to be dropping the character entirely, which is sad as fuck, but at least it somewhat makes sense here with Edge and Damien Priest's Judgment Day type characters, so she'll somewhat fit in and kind of find, she'll fit in, she'll somewhat adapt to the creepy and kind of mature nature that's going on between Edge and Damien Priest's, Judgment Day staple. So it could be Bliss, it could be Ripley, it could be Balor, it could be Tommaso Ciampa. Who could it be? So no matter who it will be, that's just going to be for us to tune in and find out to see who it will be to join Edge and Priest's Judgment Day stable, to see who will skip the one to skip over on AJ Styles once again, to keep this feud going on towards the likes of Hell in a Cell, to see hopefully I wouldn't want Hell in a Cell to be too crammed with Hell in a Cell matches, but with this said, you can definitely see this being a Hell in a Cell quality type match, a caliber match between Styles and Edge. Potentially with the Judgment Day creepiness of Judgment Day. Ooh, put that inside of Hell in a Cell. Ooh, adding more creep factor to something that's already not less creepy. Ooh. So, yeah. And by the way, seriously, Hell in a Cell in June, okay, I get it, because obviously, you're no longer in, it makes more sense to have it in October, because obviously, creepy, but still, I don't know. Seriously, less PvP events, the better, so as I said, any other way when you look at it, Styles is going to get screwed by somebody joining Edge and Priest's Judgment Day stable, and we're just going to tune in to see who it will be. So with that said, Edge Styles is going to get screwed once again. So with that said, Edge is going to win this match. So Edge for the win. Next up, we have, surprisingly, I'm going to be touching on this right now instead of it being closing the show, because you'll see what I'm going to be closing on the show, coming up. Because I'm just scrolling up on WWE.com, ladies and gentlemen. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Seriously though. We have the next match being the likes of a 6-man tag team match between the likes of RK Bro and Drew McIntyre taking on the bloodline of Roman Reigns and the Usos. So, with this said, coming into this video, I found it to be rather tricky to pick my prediction, but I have pretty much established where I'm going to potentially stand on this subject. And my prediction is going to be that I'm going to pick that McIntyre and RK Bro are going to win this match, but the fact is going to say that Roman is not going to get pinned or submitted or anything like that. The decision is going to come down to one of the Usos to take the L against most likely RK Bro, whether it's Riddle or RK, Randall Kennedy Orton or freaking Keith Orton, I forgot what his middle name is. Is either Kennedy or Keith. Don't quote me on this. I know it's one of those two, so blah. So still, either Randy or Riddle is going to get the one over on one of the Usos. Sure, it could be Drew. Sure. I mean, it could, but most likely it makes more sense to have one of RK Bro take on one of the Usos to win the match, so there's that. But either way, once again, no matter who's going to be on their side, the Usos is going to be the one to take the L, and Roman is going to still look strong hanging out of this match. With that said, my prediction is going to be for RK Bro and Drew McIntyre to win this match, but I would not be too surprised or wouldn't mind seeing the Bloodline win this match some way, somehow. So with that said, that's my prediction. So, going into a sticky situation and coming out with a clean verdict like that. So with that said, Bloodline could win this match, but my prediction states with what the fuck am I saying? RK Bro and McIntyre. So that's my prediction. RK Bro and McIntyre for the win. Moving on next. We have the SmackDown Women's Championship I Quit match between Charlotte and Ronda Rousey. Easily enough, my prediction for this match is simply for Ronda Rousey to win this match, because pretty much everyone is going to be saying it in WWE, so there you go. Or anyone looking at this match is going to be saying Ronda's going to win this match. She should have won at WrestleMania, as I said at my review. For WrestleMania 38, she should have won this match, but for whatever reason, we're getting this match again here at Backlash. So with said, Ronda's going to win it here and move towards the future being the SmackDown Women's Champion to potentially set up Lynch and Ronda at next year's WrestleMania. As I stated before, I'm pretty sure it was in my WrestleMania predictions, I want to say. So there's that. So that could be the picture to build up that we see. So both Lynch somehow gets the title somewhere along the line before next year's WrestleMania, because obviously right now Bianca Belair is the champion right now. So sometimes she'll take the L and get it back either to, or somehow along the way someone's gonna get it, and we'll have somehow, some way. We're going to get Lynch getting a championship and get it down the line to go her versus freaking Ronda at next year's WrestleMania. So either way, Ronda is going to win and keep the championship all the way up to next year's WrestleMania to face up between her and Lynch. So there is that. And also enough, we potentially can see the return of the likes of potentially Bayley coming back to start the kickoff of having Ronda's kind of reign going somewhere, so it could potentially start with potentially a feud between Rousey and freaking Bayley. But we gotta see. It could be Bayley, it could be someone else. Who knows? But still, for right now, Ronda is gonna win this match either way to move on towards next year's WrestleMania to face off against none other than Becky Lynch. So, as said, Ronda Rousey for the win. And now. If I do not want to fall over over myself, goddamn, which we have our main event on this somewhat card, which some say this should main event the show, which sadly enough, it could, but I don't think it will. If anything, it'll probably open up the show, to be completely honest. And that match is going to be none other than Cody Rhodes and Seth freaking Rollins. My prediction simply for this match is simply just like we did with freaking Lashley and Omas' match. So just get your freaking fishing pole and just throw up the line, reel it back in, and you have your same prediction right here, right now. We have, for the sake of 50-50 booking in WWE's eyesight, we have it being, well, Cody won at WrestleMania. We want to continue this feud going towards the future, heading into Hell in a Cell and the likes. Let's get the freaking match win to freaking Rollins. So just to get him a win over freaking Rollins, so we can potentially have Hell in a Cell match between freaking Cody and Seth at Hell in a Cell coming up next. So there's that. So yeah, pretty much as I heard, that's pretty much all I can legit say out of that. Is pretty much Seth, gets 50-50 booking. As much as I hate that to say, and as much as I would love to see Cody Rhodes, continually be pushed strong, even though it makes me kind of make sense for him to actually win this match, since Cody just got here in WWE and just won one match at WrestleMania, which obviously, well, Cody's got some matches on his belt on Raw, so it's not to say that Cody's not wrestled on WWE television other than WrestleMania, so there's that. So it's not like he just has one. He has just one match on his belt. To be fair, but the point still stands. Pay-per-view wise, Cody just got here, and we want to see Cody still go up and go up and 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 up. So why just bring him in just to get him an L? See, not the words, but I'm pretty sure Cody can take the L if the promise is going to come true with him overall getting the win over Seth Rollins, overall this whole feud overall. So with this said, my last prediction is going to be that while I wouldn't mind seeing Cody Rhodes somehow get the win, if he somehow does, my prediction is going to be for Seth Rollins to get the win just for the sake of 50-50 booking in WWE's eyesight. Or vision. Whatever. So, with this now said and done, ladies and gentlemen, I thank you all for watching this WrestleMania Backlash 2022 prediction video. I know it's been put on last minute as I'm kind of rushing through it, so I can get it done and get it up to you guys as fast as I can. So there's that. So with this said, I want to apologize if this video seems kind of fast paced, but I told you why that's the case. And overall, guys, hope the show's gonna be pretty good. And I'll see you guys next time for my review of WrestleMania Backlash 2022 to tell you how well or how bad it will be. So what will it be? Will it be good? Will it be bad? You're just gonna tune in next time to find out next on my prediction video. Not my prediction. My God, why I keep getting those two freaking confused with my review of Backlash 2022. Because screw it, I'm closing the video in style when we calling it Backlash, because that's what it's freaking called. So blah. So as I said, Backlash 2022 is finally coming up here, and we're going to see and find out what it's going to be like as we tune in to see what is going to be the turnout for it overall. So with this said, gentlemen and gentlemen, I am Sandra 318, and I am signing out. Peace, guys.